This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
You're still with us here at the New Era Recreational Center for NAASCU Season 22. We are on our 4th of 5 games for today, and it will be the AMA University Kings going up against the Saints. My name is Joel Parcon alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. Coach, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, and we're gonna have a matchup between the Saints and the Kings. The players to look out for are the players of Caloocan. Ryan Suwal, who exploded for 25 points in their first game. You know that he is a legitimate scorer and definitely going to be one of the main focus defensively for the AMA Kings. Also, you've got Burgos and Estacio also finishing with double figures in their last game, 12 points and 10 respectively. While on the other side for the AMA Kings, this very explosive backcourt in Ceniza and Baclig combining for a total of 30 points in their first game.
And we have a pre-game report from the third member of our panel, Maris Victoria. Maris, what do you have?
Pressure. For St. Clair, one thing's for certain, they came prepared and ready knowing that all eyes are on them. AMA University lacks big men, but speed is their key to win. They leveled up their outside shootings and toughened up their defense. They know what's coming for them. We are ready to witness the battle against AMA University and the defending champions, St. Clair. Now I'm turning it over to our venue announcer.
We are just about ready to start as the starters for both teams are being announced. So, defending champions, itong St. Clair Saints, no? And we are not unfamiliar to the style of play of itong AMA University.
Here in the NAASCU,
they have been. I think you told me about this. They have been the champion for 6 straight years. So they're going for lucky number 7 dito sa ating taon na to. So we will see if they can pull that off.
already tattooed. You know, every team will be coming in against them fully prepared, hoping to be the one to be able to dethrone finally.
Pero kung may i-dethrone, di ba dapat yung Kings?
But this time it's an opportunity for the Kings to be the one doing the dethroning.
So, coaching the AMA University Kings, of course, is Coach Mark Herrera. And para naman dito sa St. Clair Saints, you've got Coach Ginino Manansala. First possession goes to the boys in blue. Estacio goes inside, kicks it off. Shot is up and in.
And that time, Estacio able to set up a cutting Acosta, able to make that athletic finish. As an early miscue for AMA.
Romero not finding Dawis. Here's Estacio, gives it up to Galang. Weave up top. Estacio ends up with it. Galang at the corner. They give it into Indong. Burgos for the jumper. That's short. But underneath, that's Acosta.
And again, all the attention going the way of Endong, giving an opportunity for Acosta to get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Yambao for 3. That's long.
You're going to expect a lot of outside shots here for the AMA Titans, especially since they're the team, obviously, very undersized. Even if you take out Endong out of the equation, this is easily one of the smallest teams here in the NAASCU.
And they will bank on that outside shooting. Tallest player that they've got is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, who is all of 6 feet. Well, the tallest they have on the lineup is actually a kid named 𝐍ᴜᴅény. But right now on the floor, it's 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
They're probably the only team who plays a 5'11" guy at the power forward position. But Joshua 𝐍𝐜ℑ𝐼𝐿𝐴MOR, very active wing guy, plays the 4 for Coach Mark.
And here's a 3 from Romero. No good. Rebound going to Galang. Nakasil na si Estacio sa ilalim, and he gets the basket and the foul.
And even Estacio, I feel like if he played for AMA, probably would be the starting center. Was able to get the early seal on Romero. Great recognition, getting him the basketball. Just dominated his way inside.
Completes the 3-point play opportunity and immediately shifts to defense. Romero. Foul will be called on Estacio.
Unable to get into a proper defensive position is Estacio, being called for his first personal foul.
Here's Romero. Gets it to Yambao for 3. That's blocked. And St. Clair pushing it up. And Dong underneath. Easy 2.
Nothing flashy on the finish there for Endong. Same 2 points finished his last game with 9 points and 16 boards.
Here's Romero. Over to Yambao. He will take another shot. Finally gets one to go.
You know exactly what you're going to get against AMA. They're going to take a lot of perimeter shots.
Here's Galang. Goes up for 3. And Dong with the offensive rebound. Too strong on the second try. That will be a foul on Romero. Here's Estacio. Triple on the way. Short, but Endong is there to put it back in.
Even if he just stood up, I don't think anyone can challenge him on that rebound. But also the versatility, the hops on this guy, Endong, very athletic, very mobile. Gonna be hard to box out for AMA.
Dawis for 3, no good. Good tip by Estacio to a teammate. Estacio will take the shot himself, no good. But again, Babacar Endong, as a foul is called on that. Here's Acosta. They swing it around. Galang. Back to Burgos. Estacio. Back to Acosta. Nothing there. And it is rebounded by the Kings. And wild shot there as As on the other end, that's Estacio. His layup rolls out.
Well, Ahmad in the half court really getting almost nothing. That's why they've been trying to push the tempo, but St. Clair back on defense right away.
And we've got a report from Beyonce. Beyonce, what do you have?
Noyan Joel, the 6-feet defending champions, Coach Gino told us that St. Clair College's game plan this season is all about preparation. With greatness comes expectations, and Coach Gino mentioned that hindi mawawala ang pressure ng pagiging champions. Pero kaming mga coaches, sinisigurado naming binibigay namin lahat ng pwedeng mangyaring situations. He believes that his team is prepared for anything and everything. All they have to do is stick to his game plan so they can become this season's number one. Back to you guys.
They want to be number one for a number 7th time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's not only the preparation. I think on the roster side of things, they have a very deep roster. Their top scorer in their last game, Ryan Suwal, not even starting for them. 25 points off the bench.
As this is Acosta. We'll go to the line. Are going to wait for the entry of Ryan Suwal. Easily the one with the most experience dito sa lineup ni Coach Ginino Manansala. And they're now up by 9 once again, 13-4. Horns play for Ama. Yambao. Back to Romero. Dawis for 3. No good. Rebound going to Endong.
And looks like your wish is Coach Janino's command. As Ryan Suwal about to report to the scorer's table.
3 is good. Yes, sir. Galang with the 3.
And it's even St. Clair that's hitting from the outside, exactly what Ama needs. Right
Hitting
on
from
cue.
the outside baka mo, sabi ni Yambao.
Right on cue.
Here's Estacio. Gives it up to Endong. Endong with a short jumper. That's good.
Too big and too good.
Yambao. And that is the second on Estacio. So ilalabas muna si Estacio at si Galang. Checking into the game, JB Lim and Ryan Suwal.
See Coach Janino Manansala telling Estacio that there was no need to double on that defensive possession.
As Dawis misses on the triple.
We've covered this kid, JB Lim, in other tournaments back when he was in high school. Looks like he has committed to St. Clair. He's going to be a real defensive menace in the backcourt for St. Clair.
Not just that, and this kid has shown a clutch gene, right? We have had some games where he would be inserted into the ball game, and he would almost single-handedly bring his team back into the game with his energy.
Also a very athletic, great operator in the open court.
And Yambao with another try, still nothing going. Yambao currently missing more than he's making. Skip pass, back to Burgos, who fakes, goes inside and gets the layup.
Just too easy for Burgos. No one there to stop him. Just waltz his way into the paint.
Romero over to Villamor. Off the back iron. Rebound goes to Acosta. And Burgos being asked to seal down low. And that will be an offensive foul on Endong. He extended his left hand.
That's good defense there for Chris Kamay. I don't envy the guy. I mean, having to go up against Endong. but he will get a rest here as Gonzalez, interestingly, coming into the ball game when Endong checked out.
And also checking in for AMA, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 and 𝐍𝐿 the backcourt that you mentioned in the pregame. Ito ngayon si Burgos, nice behind the back dribble, boom, but JB Lim not really expecting that pass.
Well, Burgos actually had the open lane already. JB Lim went into the paint trying to go for an offensive rebound.
Here's Baklig, 14 seconds on their shot clock. And Ceniza will be fouled. At nasa penalty na parehong kupunan, so Earl Ceniza will go to the line for 2.
Well, let's see what kind of energy Ceniza and Baklig can give to Amas. They're currently down by 14 points.
Second free throw is off for Ceniza. And it's rebounded by Acosta. Here's Sual, over to Burgos. Acosta once again. Burgos wants to break his man down. Ball is tipped out by Ado Cruz. 9 seconds on the shot clock para dito sa St. Clair. JB Lim, he should probably manufacture something, but they lost the ball, and it's Cruz going all the way to the basket.
Well, that's the one thing that you do not want to do against AMA. Turn the ball over, because that's where they attack, especially with 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 on the floor now.
They swing it over to the other side to the St. Clair Saints, but an offensive foul is called. Burgos picks up that foul, and Manzano checks into the game. Burgos exits the quarter with 4 points and 3 rebounds. We've got 24 seconds to go in this first canto. Ceniza spins, couldn't handle the ball. Gets it again. Ceniza kicks it out. It's stolen by JB Lim. JB Lim all the way.
You can just see how quick JB Lim is, leaving 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 in the dust.
3 is up, no good for Agravante. And at the end of one quarter, the score is 24-10. That's a 14-point lead for St. Clair Saints over the AMA College Kings. We'll be back. As we take a look at some highlights from that first quarter. It was Ado Cruz providing some scoring for AMA. From several sources.
Well, you would be expecting AMA to be the one trying to push the pace here, but it has actually been St. Clair with more fast break points, 7 against just 2 for AMA.
Here's Baklig. He is being harassed by JB Lim. And foul will be called on Lim there. And 𝐍𝐁 checking into the game for Acosta. 2 early team fouls para dito sa St. Clair Colleges. And they force a turnover there as we've got a report from Sam. Sam, what do you have?
Noy and Joel, AMA University is facing the pressure today going up against the defending champions. Early on, they've been outscored by a series of three-pointers on their last game. But the team has been preparing for this. They've adjusted their zone defense during their training, hoping it will slow down the shooters. Another key focus is preventing fast breaks, with the team determined not to let the champions outrun them on the court. Coach Herrera also said that the players are focused not just on winning, but on enjoying the game and giving their best. Back to you, Noy and Joel.
And thank you for that report, Sam, on the sidelines for us here. So cover shooters, check the fast break, and most of all, enjoy the game.
Well, so far, trying to stop those fast break points, not really very successful so far for AMA. Like I said earlier, 7-2 advantage for St. Clair in fast break points.
Here they come once again on the fast break, and that is good. Samboy de Guzman. Bakit kaya 86 ang number nitong si Samboy de Guzman? Pero medyo parang nag-skywalk lang siya doon. Ano? Ang konti.
Maybe that's a combination. Alan Kaidik and Ato Agustin.
Naiwan pa. Wala pa si Samboy talaga.
Nasa pangalan niya na daw eh.
Ah, okay. For Samboy Lim. The late Samboy Lim had several monikers. Skywalker being,
The Dragon.
yeah, and the Dragon as well. Here's Manzano, ball is stripped, but foul will be called. So that's a hacking foul.
So while already on the floor for about 5 minutes, has not attempted even once.
Siguro as needed lang siya. Parang facilitate lang muna siya. Paikot ng bola. Di ba minsan ginagawa yun? Parang try to make sure that your teammates are comfortable. They get their games going before you try to get your game
Then
going.
you just flip your switch, which is probably always on.
And mintis yung pangalawang free throw. Baklig is fouled. And it will be on JB Lim. I believe that's his second.
Well, probably for Reed Baklig, seeing a rookie trying to check him, really trying to attack the defense of JB Lim, who will commit his second personal foul already.
And second free throw goes in.
Very early. Less than 2 minutes have gone in the second quarter. St. Clair already in the penalty.
And that ball was blocked, but will stay with St. Clair. So they will need to play cleaner defense, or more honest defense at least. That is Sual. For three, yes, sir.
Everything just looks so easy for Sowal coming out in the corner. So a closeout, repositioned himself, able to finish effortlessly, uncontested.
And Samboy de Guzman will now go to the line as we take another look at the triple. Mula dito kay Ryan Sual.
You see very effortless movements on that release for Sowal.
Free throws, no good. Here's JB Lim. Over to Sual. Baklig able to go after him. De Guzman loses the ball, tips it out, and it will go back to the Kings.
see St. Clair still putting pressure in the backcourt.
Nice bump by Ceniza there to clear out itong si Samboy. Di nga lang pumasok, but that one, Yambao, yes sir, finally gets one.
Only needs a few seconds to get that shot off. Too late on the closeout for Lim.
So while on the other end, yes sir.
Looks like that switch is on for Ryan Suwal.
Parang you guys have had enough opportunities. Time for me to go.
6 points on 2 shots.
And that's a steal by JB Lim, and he will go all the way.
This is the second time that he has gone for a layup with the defender left trying to chase him. Umabot lang hanggang 3-point line eh.
Oo.
It's that fast.
And dun naman, matatawagan ng foul si Earl Ceniza.
That's going to be the first personal on Earl Ceniza, the 3rd team foul for AMA.
Here's Suwal once again, gets it to Manzano. Suwal. Step back 3. Yes! Her!
9 points and 3 field goal attempts. No free throws.
Yambao gives it up to Ceniza. Ceniza, loses the ball but tips it out to Villamor. Kamay goes inside, no good. Battle for the loose ball comes up in Kamay's hands. Villamor gets it to Ceniza. Yes!
Very deceptively strong upper body for Ceniza, able to get the absorb the bump and still able to finish.
Lim to Suwal. Thought about the 3, goes inside instead, drops it off. And that will be traveling violation.
I don't think Idrel was expecting the pass. He was trying to position himself for an offensive rebound.
And
Just when you think a 22-point disadvantage was a problem, Endong goes back into the game for St. Clair.
also checking into the game with him is itong si Joshua Russell. Romero, he's got 10 seconds. Dito naman sa kabila, ayaw pa rin. Endong plucks that ball out of the sky.
Not only from the AMA defenders, but also from his teammates.
Short shot is in for Manzano. Endong with another rebound. Here's Suwal. Suwal, step back 3.
Parang nung napawisan, lalo nagmintis eh. No?
Ayan, kaya.
I think he knew that he was gonna get subbed out. That's why he had to take that shot.
Kabawatan checking into the ball game. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Ceniza goes up, and that is another opportunity for a three-point play.
I'm kind of wondering, Earl Ceniza in that first quarter, and he has been a walking bucket so far. Look at that, continuing and able to finish that three-point play.
Now has a total of 7 points. De Guzman, underneath, some action happening. Foul will be called on Kamay.
2 personal fouls on Chris Kamay.
Just the 4th team foul. And a timeout is called on the floor with St. Clair up by 21, 41-20 over AMA. We'll be back. course, we're glad that you could join us for this match between the St. Clair Saints and the AMA University Kings. Dito sa NAASCU Season 22, brought to you by Nudge Plus. We're so glad that you could join us through Blast TV. Currently, lamang ng 21 itong St. Clair. Not for the lack of trying mula dito sa AMA University. Ceniza attacks. And that will be a 24-second shot clock violation.
Still a good defensive sequence for St. Clair. More importantly, following the instructions of their bench to not foul.
Several substitutions now. 2 each. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Kabawatan over. They get it to Ndong, and he will be called for the traveling violation.
Now for the 5 on the floor for AMA, where will the scoring come from? No Ceniza, no Baklig, no Yambao.
We'll see who steps up. Kamay back to Romero. Ndong hedges out. 2 seconds to go. And before that, it's a traveling violation.
They passed up some good shots there.
Coach is asking for the handoff. No good on the 3. Ito, tumatakbo. Cruz on the attack. Shot is short, but it will stay with the Kings. As the timeout is called on the floor, hindi umusad ang ating score, but we'll be back. On the shot clock for the AMA University Kings.